Hello and welcome to this new series. We're still looking for names, so if you have any suggestion, let me know. I'm in the process of reading Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe, and it struck me that oh my god, this is a great piece of literature and my people should know about it. So from today on, we meet regularly and I'll update you guys about each chapter that I read. Let's start with a little bit of introduction today. Whenever you're beginning with a piece of literature, whatever it might be. The very first thing you ponder on is the title. So, why is Things Fall Apart called Things Fall Apart? Essentially, there's going to be some action that's going to make the things fall apart. And in order for the things to fall apart, the writer needs to build up a storyline. Only then will a tragedy seem like a tragedy and feel like a tragedy. And also, Achebe in the acknowledgement quotes the Second Coming by Yeats. There's a passage from the Second Coming that is quoted in the acknowledgement. The novel is set in a Nigerian village, Umofia. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing these words wrong. There's a lot of cultural and lingual aspects to this text. So there are going to be words which I might not know how to pronounce. So the village is Imofia and it follows the Igbo culture. Achebe himself is originally also from the Igbo culture and he writes about it to educate people on it. So it is sort of said that the novel is divided into three parts. First is from chapter 1 to 13, which focuses on, the life of the community and it sets the base for the Igbo people. It showcases the Igbo culture. We get to see a lot of it throughout the narrative, but essentially it is predominantly in the first 13 chapters. Then from chapter 14th to chapter 19th is the time when the protagonist Okonko goes on an exile, and it's also the time of the arrival of the European missionaries in the village. And then the third and the last part is from chapter 20 onward. Here the protagonist returns to the village and Umofia is now a completely changed village. It is in the grasp of the colonial presence, and the Igbo culture is quite literally dying. This part in the novel ends with the tragic downfall of the protagonist. So, this might be a spoiler, but I have to tell you guys because we'll be talking about this again and again in the next few chapters. So, Okonko, the protagonist, dies in the end. He actually commits suicide. So that is why the work is they labeled a tragedy because it's the downfall of the protagonist. And we'll see what what actions take place that makes the protagonist want to kill himself. Because Okonko is not the sort of character you think would ever want to commit suicide. He's a very proud protagonist. We'll see all that in the next few videos. See you again.